Yes, my FNAF content. To anyone who was subscribed to me since then, I thank you for that, as I've turned into an anime channel, well, mostly Danganronpa. So, today we're gonna talk about my FNAF content and what happened to it. So my alternate universe for FNAF, it was completely messy and I didn't plan on remaking it since I didn't really have the time, the proper schedule, and stuff like that. Another thing about my FNAF content and why I left it is because of the fandom. As the FNAF community got worse and worse, I decided to live under my rock and do my own stuff, you know? Ignore everything else around your world and do what you want to do, because putting attention onto something else that gives off negative energy is just... The creators who do that, they get what they want when you give them attention, so I decided not to give them any, and I decided to do my own. So the entire point of this is, I decided to do my own content because if you give attention to those who make those bad content with gacha, then they're just achieving what they wanted all along. Attention, right? And with the trends going around, I barely know anything about it, but I do know that FNAF and the BNHA fandom have it the worst, I guess, I think. And the reason why I decided to ignore them is what I said just before. And even though that doesn't seem like the right thing to do, I guess it's just what I personally think is right. And another reason why I decided to give up on my FNAF content is because, well, the AU is pretty messed up and very unorganized. I didn't have much concepts, any creative concepts either. And with my characters being the way they were last time, like a soft William, well, practically a soft William, and my AU just didn't make sense at all. With everyone being forgiven and everyone having peaceful and wholesome moments all together for the past years, that didn't make sense at all, because there should be like family fights, you know? I mean, we're talking about the Afton family here. There should be no surprise with William in that as well. I mean, the guy is a child serial killer. Like, what else do you expect? And the fact that the children in the Afton family in my AU, they were pretty happy-go-lucky, and they didn't really care about what happened in the past. And with 𝚑𝚑 sailing and the fact that they're supposed to be lawfully married because of the fact that 𝚑𝚑 has the last name Afton, it's just so messed up. And you all know the reason why, right? 𝚑𝚑 killed Michael, and Michael was afraid. That should make a whole lot of sense, right? I mean, there should be no surprise in that fact. And I'm not saying I hate the ship. I respect people who ship it, but to me it just didn't really make sense in my AU, since they were married. And can we talk about the fact that my past self dressed Michael as a soft boy, a femboy? And I'm not saying that guys can't wear skirts, but this, out of all things, is just absurd. Why would you do this? And so overall, my AU was practically just a stereotypical AU, but we all know that was a year ago, and that timeline will just keep on growing and growing until we probably forget about it. And I want that to happen. And just so you know, I won't be doing any videos like this unless it actually gets important and it bothers me all day. And that's completely the reason why I'm doing this. And also because a lot of my subscribers came from my FNAF content, so it had to be done. And I don't feel like stopping my gacha content anytime soon, so expect me to keep making content every week. And even though I'm back in classes again, I'll still try my very best. But one thing that you should expect from my channel is that I won't only be doing gacha content. I'll also be doing animatics, memes, animations, possibly anime stuff. And what I mean by that is like literal animations for anime, tests, art, of course, more stuff like that, etc. Collaborations can also be seen as something that you would see in the future as well. And I'll also be making some skits, and you get the idea. Well, I'm pretty sure that's all I have to say, so stay safe, love you all, and have a great rest of your day. Sayonara!